And if you are watching this channel for the first time, this is the place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. And I am here wishing you all happiness and love all the way from the heart of Africa. I am very pleased to announce that we have achieved another milestone at this channel with the inception and the developments of the latest work, this new book on African spirituality. This is the book I've been talking about for the last 2 years, Plasma Physics. And I'm very happy to say that it's already out. Right now, we are looking at a copy of this very book, Plasma Physics and African Spirituality, the fourth state of matter. Okay, this is a book that I have told you guys about, that it needs to be written. Nobody have written it before. This is the first book on plasma physics that have been written in the history of Africa. I repeat again, in the history of Africa, this is the first book that have been written on plasma physics and African spirituality. In this book, you are going to be seeing the direct connection between plasma physics and African spirituality, and you are going to be understanding what this plasma physics is all about, what this phenomenon we call plasma, what it is, what is the characteristics, what it entails, and how you can be able to access it and harness it for ultimate unlimited energy and source of power. I've been telling you guys before that we have three major kind of physics in the world. This is the science that will give man unlimited power and domination in his universe, in these galaxies that we are in. We have quantum physics, we have nuclear physics, and we have plasma physics. Now, what people know more about is nuclear physics, because nuclear physics is where you get the power for making an atomic bomb, your thermonuclear fusion reactors that they use for energy generation and other things. So that is one physics that men of this modern day world, especially the Western world, due to the quest for power, they focus all their attention to that due to its destructive nature. They were able to create some nuclear bombs, which they have a lot of right now. And right now they have conquered that one. We know about nuclear fusion reactors, how to generate it, how to create nuclear bombs. We have these people, they call them world powers, Japan, Russia, America, of which America have actually used this on other people in the modern world. Then we have quantum physics, which is the study of the invisible and spiritual world. Quantum physics, you get your quantum computers, your quantum calculators, your quantum materials that we use, the minutest indivisible particles of nature. This we use for making your nano computers and chips and all the rest. And we have a lot of applications for that. And now we are going into plasma physics. And plasma physics is the highest, most powerful. In plasma physics, you are dealing with 100% spiritual material. These are materials, substances that are not in this physical world, unlike quantum physics, where you still have to deal with tiny nanoparticles that are in the physical world. Quantum physics is almost 100% spiritual. I mean, plasma physics is almost 100% spiritual. They are not in this physical world. It's a state of its own. General science, when we were in school, they will tell you that we have in three states of matter: solid, liquid, gas. And they will tell you that matter is anything that have weight and occupy space. But when you get to the higher levels of your studies, they will tell you that there are four states of matter, which is solid, liquid, gas, and plasma. Now, this plasma states is what this book talks about. This book talks about the origin of the plasma state and the source of all plasma in the world, which is the sun. We all know that the sun is a star. the closest star to us in this our universe. In fact, it is the center of our solar system. The word solar means sun. Okay, so this sun is a giant ball of plasma that generates plasma energy that gives off life, sustains our life, and gives life to everything in this solar system, including the 9 planets. Without the sun, there will be no life. So, the essence of this sun is plasma. How does the sun generate its power? This is the secret of the sun. So, for you to know this, you have to study the sun. And this is what this book is talking about. Now, if you know a little bit about African history from Kemet, Kush, Inner Africa, Congo, Bantu, West Africa, you will know that we Africans, we have always venerated the sun. And we have seen the sun as the supreme source of power in the world. And we called ourselves the children of the sun. Okay? So, we didn't only did this in Africa. All indigenous cultures in the world before the inception of the so-called Caucasian race or timeline, before Rome, before Greece, before the Neanderthals, we have the African people, Homo sapiens, that venerated the sun. We have indigenous cultures. We have the Aztec, the Maya, the Indus Valley civilization. We have all these people, and they know about the sun. And in the time past, they have been able to study the sun through the science of what we call biomimicry. This is the study of nature to create modern day technologies. By studying natural characteristics of plants and elements, things that occur naturally in nature, humans have been able to mimic and adopt technologies that they can use to live life. For instance, by seeing how the bird fly inspires men to create plane that we use for air travel today. By studying certain principles in nature, we create things that help us to make our life better. So ancient spiritualists, they have been able to study the sun very well, and they discovered that the sun have unlimited power for doing all kinds of things, for creating unlimited energy. And they were able to mimic this process by creating artificial suns of what we call the plasma fusion reactors. And they have been able to use these reactors in the time past to generate unlimited energy, including traveling aircraft, we call them your spacecraft. They were able to do this. Even your missiles that we have, interballistic missiles, intergalactic missile systems, and they were able to use this in the ancient world to live, to fight, to create destructions, and to create unlimited energy. We see traces of all the use of plasma fusion reactors all over the world, and I was able to document the use of all these reactors in this book. In this book, you're going to find real life stories with physical evidence about the use of thermonuclear fusion reactors in the ancient world. You're going to find people that venerated the sun in ancient Egypt. You are going to find references about the unlimited power of the sun, and how they have been able to use this in the time past to shape their own reality, and to shape and reshape history time and time again. And we are going to talk about the process of which the sun generates energy. And I also talked about people that have created a thermonuclear fusion plasma reactors and the processes that they use to create these reactors. You are going to find all this information and a lot more inside this book so that you can understand the interrelationship between African spirituality and advanced science. So this is a book that you're going to find very, very invaluable. In the book, I covered very extensive topics that have never been covered before. I covered the topics of how to be able to access the gateway of the spirit world, the elements that you need, the principal elements for going into the plasma ring. When we talk about the plasma ring, we talk about the ring that is inhibited by all the invisible forces of nature. We talk about the things we call deities, uh, with our African deities, Ogun, Shango, Obatala, Orumila. We talk about Ishu. We talk about our ancestors, people that have died before, the spirit particles of these entities and people. They all exist in the plasma ring, and I gave you the keys of accessing the plasma ring in this book, and I gave you evidence of plasma fusion reactors in the ancient world. I talked about the Trinity tests. I talked about Vedic literature. I talked about physical evidence of ancient nuclear wars. And I talked about uh, evidence of nuclear wars that were fought in the world, especially in the continent of India and Africa. I also talk about the ancient science of mimetrics, the studying of natural elements to create your own artificial simulations, and how ancient cultures were able to study the sun very carefully to create their own systems. And also have also done this too to create their own systems. I talked about the worship of Ra, the sun god, in ancient Egypt, and the benefits of venerating the sun. When you venerate the sun will reveal its secrets to you. Okay, we have a saying in Africa: say, if leaf don't take for soap, it they turn to soap. So when you go into African spirituality, as you study these natural elements, the more you study them, the more you know about them, and the more you advance your knowledge. So Africans have known about this science. Okay, I talked about the science of developing weapons that can kill gods, and the evidence for this. So you're going to be seeing a lot of powerful topics in this book that we open your eye, we expand your horizon, your mind view. It will take you to places that you have never been before. And I uncovered many things that people don't know about thermonuclear fusion reactors. Modern science have discovered that thermonuclear fusion reactors are gateways to other dimensions. And I brought the evidence inside this book to show you that, see what people have discovered. I lay them here. I don't have any fusion reactor. And Africa, we don't have anything here. So I have to take references from people that are actually practicing it. These are references from the Russians plasma physicists, German plasma physicists, including American plasma physicists, to show you what they have discovered about plasma fusion reactors. I gave you the references here, so you will know, and your mind will be exposed. I wrote this book so that African people will know about the plasma physics and the importance and benefits and applications of thermonuclear fusion and plasma fusion reactors, and that we have interest in this subject because this subject is the future of humanity. Studying plasma physics will give us the capacity to create engines that don't need fuel to travel, that we possess unlimited energy and power. Imagine having a reactor that have almost the same power of the sun, or even equal to just one third of the power of the sun at your disposal. An artificial engine that you can use. These are very powerful source of energy that when you have this at your capacity, almost nobody can stop you. You can have the ability to travel all the galaxies, all the star systems for eternity. You don't need to refuel your engine. You don't need to stop for gas in anywhere. You just travel the galaxy and discover. Keep traveling. You can travel through time and space, through light years, wormhole, or quantum jump. And you can do anything with this power, with this knowledge. So this is where the world is going. Now we are in the space age. We see people building rockets up and down. Elon Musk, SpaceX, Virgin rockets, and all sort of Blue Horizon. They are all rushing to discover more about this plasma physics. Okay, they have already seen the future of humanity, that our future is not only tied to this earth. Our future is space exploration, going out of our solar system, exploring beyond the Milky Way galaxy. And the only science that will give us that power to travel all these places is plasma physics. So, and it originates from African spirituality. of ancient African people venerating the sun. This is how they discovered the power of the sun and how to create their own artificial sun to have this the same power. That is the only way you are going to get this power. So you must have interest in this subject. You must develop understanding of this subject. So I wrote this book for African people and people all over the world to see the connection between the sun and the plasma fusion reactor, and to open their mind to want to have interest to create and develop this technology in the future so that they can use it to fulfill their destiny on this planet and beyond. So this is where we are going, and we are almost there. They say problem shared is half solved. I have read the book on quantum physics before. After I wrote this book, I told you that plasma physics is coming. Now, plasma physics has come into this planet now by the grace of the ancestors through me. The knowledge have been given, and it is now here in physical form, right now in the flesh. So you can also have access to this knowledge, so you will know what time is talking about, and you should get your socks ready, because now where will they go? All this knowledge we have been studying, we're studying history, is taking us to the future. Okay, all this sum of knowledge, it will come to here. When you start your practice, you start your from mixing herb, mixing root, venerate. It's going to take you to plasma physics. It's all about power, the ultimate power source. The sun is the ultimate power source. Until you have the sun in your altar, in your heart, in your mind, around your head, you have not started yet. You still a play, you are still a baby in this system. Until you come to this level, all spiritual practitioners, they must cross plasma physics. You must get here. You not get where you won't pass. No matter where you pass through, whether you pass window, you pass back door, you pass underground, you pass church, you pass mosque, you pass leaf, you pass air, you pass smoke, you go come here. You go come plasma physics, okay? Now here be the ultimate place we are all going to get this technology, to get this knowledge, to get this wisdom, and to kick off. So the book is now hard now. I told you guys it will come out. It took me about 3 years. For the last 3 years, I have been writing this book. It took me 3 years to write this book. So I'm going to launch the book officially next month. I will do a big launching because it's not an easy feat. For this book, I'm going to kill a ram, if not 2 rams. I will invite people. I will launch it. I will record the launch because I have achieved something that, or the ancestors have helped me to achieve something that many people have not achieved before. So this is a very, very big thing for me. This is a milestone achievement in my career, my evolution and development as a spiritualist. This is one of my crowning achievements, to write this book of plasma physics and bring it to the world. So the book is now here, and you can have access to it. I will sell it as usual for the $100, postage $150, and you get it. But the knowledge here and the wisdom in this book is timeless. It is eternal. It is infernal. Okay, so you need to have your copy. No other spiritualist as of now have written this book. I am the first one to write this book from a pure Afrocentric perspective. So the book don't come outside, okay? And I thank the ancestors for using me as a tool to bring this into the physical world, to bring it into light. And I am so happy. I am so happy. With this book, I know that I have done something that is remarkable. I have been able to leave my mark in the sands of time. People that will come after me, they will stand on the foundation of this book to create greater things in this earth. They will stand on the foundation, on the knowledge, and they are going to open gateways that have never been opened before. They are going to restore so many things, and they are going to chart a future path that will shock a lot of people. So this book is of science, where advanced science meets advanced spirituality. This is the ultimate cross, the gateway between the spirit world and the physical world. And I put the trident here. This is the ultimate trident of power. This is the trident of Eshu. You can also call it the trident of Lavender. When you hold this trident as a man, as a spirit, you have ultimate power. You have power over land, over air, and sea. And which each of the arms represent nuclear physics, quantum physics, and plasma physics. When you have these three knowledge, this is the knowledge that will make man a living God, a entity that is supposed to be and to take his place in the galaxy as a force to reckon with. This trident is the ultimate trident of power. Okay, so the trident is here. You need to hold it. You need to hold this knowledge. This is the knowledge that will take us into the next generation. Okay, this is the book that we need, that will open our eyes, that will let us sit up and face our responsibilities, and so that we know that we are not going to be playing anymore. Okay, so the book is here. It is just $100 plus postage, $50, $150. You have this knowledge in your hands, and you'll be the first set of people to have this book, and start preparing your mind. There is no e-copy is coming out. I am never going to put this book on Amazon. No Amazon will get this book. I will sell this book directly from here, from these tables. So if you want to buy, you buy, get your copy. I will sign it, give you some little gift items, and I will post it to you wherever you are in the world. So it is here. Grab your copy now. Get access to this knowledge. I also covered many topics. I talk about different deities, how to venerate them. I talked about parasitic deities. I talked about the transmogrification of African deities. For people that are Christians, I even quote from the Bible. Yeah, this is the first book I'm quoting something from Bible to defend my point, to enlighten people. So everybody can read it, okay? You can see the four ladies representing the four major principles of nature coming together to give life to this work. Very powerful book, okay? Very powerful. Only the front will tell you that this is serious matter, serious business, where spirituality meets matter, okay? So that's serious matter, an idea. So, and I'm so proud that the ancestors have made me the first person to write this book. Okay, the book is now out. We have unlimited knowledge now, access to knowledge, power. It is you that is we take the initiative. Okay, so I will advise you to get your copy. For people that want to know more, before you get to plasma physics, you must know quantum physics. I have written quantum physics over about almost 10 years ago. I wrote quantum physics and African spirituality, talking about the quantum realm and the invisible and visible worlds. When you go into the quantum realm, you will still be in half physical, half spiritual. Then when you go fully into the quantum realm, you find yourself in the plasma realm. So these two books go together. Okay, these two go together. This one precedes this one. So for you to understand this fully, you need to know about this one. So if you have not gotten quantum physics before, you may not understand this one very well, because this talks about the spirit world, the plasma particles. Totally no physical particle is involved in plasma. Plasma is a state of its own. Why this one talk about invisible particles and visible particles, quantum. So find the definition of quantum physics, find the definition of plasma physics, put them together. You get the key to unlock this wisdom that we are trying to deal with here. Okay, so the two books, if you have not gotten this one, you may not understand it. This is for very advanced people. People will appreciate this one, advanced practitioners. So it is here, and I am happy, I am delighted, I am grateful, I am thankful, and for all the people that supported me, people that have been supporting my work, assisting me morally, financially, materially, emotionally, physically. I thank all of you. All the help you have been giving me, all the assistance, it is not in vain. It is producing results. All the people that have dashed me money, send me money, that are supporting my program, all the things that they do. See what they use on our money they do here. I use the money to do deep research, advanced research. I use the money to dig into the past, to bring forth what will carry us into the future. So I am not wasting your money. I am not wasting your time. I am not wasting your energy. I am actually producing results for the future. So see wetin I dey use una money to dey do here o. I dey take and write book. I take and dey bring knowledge come o. So I thank una well well for helping me, all the people that have helped me in the past and the people that will help me in the future. I thank you people for being with me. I am so happy. I am so grateful, and the ancestors will continue to bless you immensely. We bless you, bless your children, your family, every part of your life, everything will go well. All the things una dey find, una go see am for this life. In your weekend where it go better for una. Una no go lack anything. Una happiness, peace, love, every good thing, it go dey with you now. Una will get a lot of children, a lot of food, a lot of good things. Una will get long life, prosperity, it will be with you now. In the name of all our ancestors, in the name of Amara, Amera, Konsu, Tehuti, Ampu, Anubis, Seshat, Nevetem, all of them, it will be with you now. In the name of all our ancestors that stand for truth, justice, righteousness, and harmonious balance, is said. So it's here now. So grab your copy, or rather pre-order your copy. Anyone, we have copies for everybody. Okay, over 500 copies of it's rolling out right now. So there is book for everybody. Get your copy, get access to the knowledge. If you don't want to buy for yourself, buy this book for your children. Okay, buy this book. Your children, when they read this book or keep it for them, they are going to know that yes, somebody gave them something. This is worth reading. Okay, there are many books out there, but some books are not worth reading. This one is a one of a kind. Buy it for them so that their mind will be prepared for the future. Their mind will be prepared for what is to come. And when they look at nature, anytime they look at the sun, they never look at the sun the same way again. Once you read this book, the way you see the sun, you will respect the sun, you will acknowledge the sun, you will want to know the secret of the sun. Okay, so once you know this book, or you know God, the more you know about nature, the more you know about God. Reading this book is a form of venerating the source of ultimate power, and you see that power in yourself. People have done it before. If people have done it before, then you can be able to do it. Okay, so do not limit yourself. Do not look down on yourself. Do not let anybody to tell you that only we have the power and knowledge to do this. You can never have the power and knowledge to do this. Don't accept that kind of talk from anybody. Okay, so the knowledge of the power of the sun is within your hands now, right now, waiting for you, the tip of your fingers. So are you going to take the initiative, or are you going to just keep looking? The knowledge is here. There is no excuse not to know again. There is no excuse. The thing where you find for Sokoto, you did for Shokoto. So now be this, so plasma physics and African spirituality, the fourth state of matter. Okay, understanding the fourth state of matter, it is now out in the physical world. So get your copy. So I thank you very much. So now officially I have written 4 books. My cross is my time, everything almost complete. You can get this one. You get your quantum physics. 4 books now. It's now in my status. Walking in the shadow of the gods. If you want to get the 4 very powerful books, this one over 200 spells are here. Then getting access to the spirit world, pathways to ascension. The 4. Don't come here now. I have 4 powerful works that will transform your life. So you can get the 4. If you want to get the 4 of them, I will give you a discount of just $350 for 4 of them once. Okay, one of them I sell for $100. One. My books are like this because the information and the power you are getting from this book, you will not find it in any other book. So if you want to buy one, it's 100, 150. If you want to buy the 4, I will give you 350 USD. And these 4 books, unique, one of a kind, powerful book that will unlock almost all sorts of knowledge. You'll get it here. Buy it for your children, buy it for your library, buy it, and get access to all these things rather than a smoke. By the time you finish this 4 book, your body will be boiling with energy. You will know that you are unstoppable. Especially this last one. You will know that you are unstoppable. You not get with anybody won't tell you. Nobody go fit deceive you again. Your third eye or your body will be bringing out power, wisdom, transformation. Don't come out soon. So I am so happy, and I thank you guys. And of course, we'll still be here. I'll be doing more great things in the future, more and more great things. You guys will witness all those things. I will put it here on the YouTube for everybody to be see. You'll be part of the process. Okay, you are all part of history. All those people that witnessed me writing this book, you are part of history. Okay, I thank you God for your good work, your blessings, your love, and everything. Okay, so next month, now that I've written this book, next week I'll be going on a 3 weeks vacation. But I will still be doing my YouTube. Okay, I need to rest. It's not easy to bring out this, so I need to give myself some accolades. I will rest for 3 weeks. I will travel to rest a little bit for my own vacation. I will still be shooting videos. I'll still be doing interviews, but I will not be too much. After 3 weeks time, I will do a book launching uh, in Nigeria to celebrate this book and to give thanks and offering to the ancestors. I will also record the book launching. I will put it on YouTube for you guys to see. For people that want to join me visually, join me live, you will also have the opportunity to join me live. Then after that, we'll continue to do more other great work on other projects in the future. So this is the plan. So I thank you very much for watching today. Questions or comments are welcome. Like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel, and of course share the channel so that more African people will wake up. When they come to African spirituality, they used to say African spirituality not get textbook. Now we have a lot of textbook. You will find modern textbook on African spirituality. They say not get textbook. Anybody that say not get textbook is a bloody liar. We get textbooks, books, knowledge. It is well documented. It is from just one stable. So nobody get excuse not to know anything anymore. You have no excuse not to know. Okay, except the person just want to be ignorant. That is the only thing I see. So I thank you very much for watching. Very delighted. And I'll be seeing you all in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace. One love.